So we left off on this debate about the Confederate monuments. Hopefully, you had a good debate about that, or at least put some comments into the flipped lesson form. Confederate invasion of the North happens in 1862. After several victories in the South, Lee goes ahead and brings his army of 40,000 to Virginia, of Virginia to Maryland. These states border each other, as you can see in the map there. So Lee goes ahead and hopes to force peace talks by kind of charging the areas around Washington, making it clear that he could, in fact, come into the capital if necessary. General McClellan leads 80,000 Union soldiers in this battle. And what it amounts to is it, this invasion of the North leads to the Battle of Antietam in September of 1862. It is the bloodiest single day in U.S. history, and you can see we got the blood splattering all over our slides here. The armies meet near Sharpsburg, Maryland, by the Antietam River. Of course, the Union Army tends to name battles after the rivers. That's why it's called the Battle of Antietam. It's back and forth, nobody really gaining ground, 25,000 casualties. Eventually, the Union does gain the overall victory, or maybe the Confederacy just retreated. It's not entirely clear what happened. We do know, though, that plenty of people died in the Battle of Antietam. You can see them just strewn there, adjacent to weaponry, even. So we have a Union soldier eyewitness account of Antietam. This would, in fact, be a first-person account based on the description here. And so you have the question that'll come up on your form: is it a primary or secondary source, and how do you know? I had just got myself pretty comfortable when a bomb burst over me and completely deafened me. I felt a blow on my right shoulder, and my jacket was covered with white stuff. I felt mechanically whether I still had my arm, and thank God it was still whole. At the same time, I felt something damp on my face. I wiped it off. It was bloody. Now, I first saw that the man next to me, Kessler, lacked the upper part of his head, and almost all his brains had gone into the face of the man next to him, Merkel, so that he could scarcely see. Since any moment the same could happen to anyone, no one thought much about it. So your question that comes up for this on the flip lesson is just, is this a primary or secondary source, and how do you know? And then we will finish up the lesson on the other side.